Hello. And welcome to Coast Nation Fan TV. I am Bilo, I am your host. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs, Amakosi Football Club. And it's the big game. It's the big game as far as the Sundowns is concerned, as far as the Chiefs is concerned, as far as everyone who cares about South African football cares. And the teams, especially Chiefs, who I want to talk about in this video, have released a starting 11, which I am sure people will have different reactions to, because there were a lot of changes that people were expecting that were not made, and we're gonna just talk about that right now in this video. So as you are joining, or let me know what you think of the starting 11, I will let you know what they are, but just to run through the names, basically who's starting and who's not starting. Uzwane has done exactly what I thought he was going to do, not necessarily what I would have wanted him to do, but he did what I thought he would do. And logically, if we're being honest, it makes sense from his side to do what he did, and I will talk about what I mean exactly in a moment. So guys, please do make sure as you're joining, like the video, share the stream with people who don't know Guti Chiefs is live. Coast Nation Fan TV is live right now. Ngaze nga handsome, yazi ngiyayibuka nje ukuthi abantu angiyeke ke kodwa ke ukublow ihorn yami. But I'm just saying, guys, if I'm looking at this starting 11 for Chiefs, there are some players personally that I thought weren't gonna be in this team, and which most of you mengisikhathini enza ama lineup bebengekho. So masiqale ku goalkeeper, we expected Khune is gonna play, and I think there was just one or two people. There were two people yesterday when we were doing the match preview who actually said, no, we will not play Khune. Well, they didn't say that. I'm just dramatizing it for effect because I am dramatic. But there was just two people, omunye bethe uzodlala uPeterseni, omunye bethe uzodlala uBvuma, and then another person said they were going to play the boy from development. So I think 3 people out of like 100 people abacommentile, only 3 said they were going to play someone else who's not Khune. So I don't think anyone can complain much about Khune playing. We all want Khune to play. Well, yeah, we're okay. We all want him to play. We're okay with him playing. What I think Uzwane might, I don't get. You understand? I don't get why Ufrosla is still playing again today. I honestly don't get that. I'm trying to find my center here with this. I don't get how and why Ufrosla is actually playing in this game. I just don't. I do not. Like Ufrosla, yes. I know ukuthi bayasiphuza vele bonke abadlali beChiefs at this rate. Siyaphuzakala nje. But uFrosla wuye nje omunye wabantu obosiphuzayo more than other players abasiphuzayo. Abadlali beChiefs bayasiphuza, kumele sikusho lokho. But Frosla ayasiphuza uFrosla. Usiphuza impela uFrosla cause usiphuza nje angaperformi lutho, kubonakala nje ngathi akanandaba lo mjita futhi nokuthi uyasiphuza, but uFrosla uyasiphuza. So I don't get why Uzwane played him again. I just don't. And the other person osiphuzayo is uHlanti, and he's playing, but okaHlanti I could understand because ubengeke futhi azama ukudlalisa uMashiyane today, because we saw what happened with Mashiyane. He ran out of stamina basically within the first 15 minutes of the previous game. So then uzomdlalisa against the Sundowns uzoba nenkinga. So I get why indaba kaHlanti we're still playing him, because he's the only person. And if you want to change the system and play Udov as a left back, then you might wait for the next game to do that. You can't just switch the game in the Sundowns. So I get in the kaHlanti again playing. But I will say this before I continue with with the starting 11 is that what will decide igame yanamhlanje is one thing and one thing only. Will the team show up, right? Will the team show up? If the team doesn't show up, we can forget it. Like back on the stadium, man, I'm sure for those of you who are watching a TV, you are already like seeing the players walking to the field and all the stuff, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. But will they show up? Like, are they going to perform in front of those? Yesterday when I checked, I think back there I saw 25,000 tickets, which is a huge decline. Like for a game, yes, Sundowns, and as ivele inkulu FNP, so manje ke vele kuzobonakala ngathi kunabantu about 10. But already you can tell ukuthi kulo 25,000 obuthengiswa izolo, I'm thinking now it's probably 30. I haven't checked. But you'll find ukuthi kulo 25,000 kunabalandeli bePirates, abeSundowns, and then the optimistic ones are Chiefs who are still at the stadium. But most people are not even going to the game because they're expecting 5-0, 6-0, especially what happened against AmaZulu. So I think before nje ngize ngiqhubeka because bengisakhuluma nge-left back ne-right back yethu abantu abasiphuzayo ukuthi sizoba nenkinga. So ngiqhubeke ngama-center backs, Kwinika noDove, you know the deal. And I know most people have been saying ayingekho Kwinika nje angadlali, uyaphi Kwinika, uyasiphuza and all that stuff. And in the previous 2 games he made back-to-back mistakes. Against AmaZulu he made another mistake that led to a goal. Against Isikhukhune he made a mistake that led to the goal. So I'm a mistake I suppose. But the thing is, if you don't play Kwinika and then you bring in Unjabulo Ngcobo to play as the second center back, and the mistake bekuvele kunenkinga noNjabulo Ngcobo before he was taken out. Why perform kahle? But 2 games before that wakadenza ama mistakes and abantu basebenzani basebemjikela. Umfake futhi egame neSundowns afika adlise and then usenenkinga futhi lose confidence. So now Kwinika ungena Ngcobo ungena confidence, uDove mayedlisa futhi namhlanje hopefully not. Sunje wena idefense yakho yonke nje ayisekho confident. So rather badlalise laba badlala namhlanje mabekudlisa bakudlisa bashintsheke egamini elandelayo. But to change too many things egamini namhlanje was going to be risky. It's okay. So so as I said, masiya mama ebadlalini khona ukeeper ukhune, right back Frosler, left back uHlanti, then ama center backs uDove no Kwinika. Ku midfield khona uZwane umfana omncane. And I know this is where a lot of people go like ayingeke. I know this is where people will say ayingeke uZwane why kudlalisa ingane and stuff like that. We need a defensive midfielder. And I won't dismiss ama concerns abantu ukuthi we need a defensive midfielder especially because of what ngifunde ezinye izinto ke manje. Ukuthi the bigger problem is the fact that uZwane siyazi he's good going forward, but when it comes to his defensive work, it doesn't seem to be at the level that we would want it to be. So that's why people are concerned. However, if uZwane, mina as a coach, if I was at Azwane, I would have actually done the same thing. And I would have played uZwane still as a defensive midfielder, Beno Mart, as he has done. Because if uZwane is a long-term replacement, Kanjabulo Blom, and then you bench him in the biggest game of the season so far, because, well, yeah, it is the biggest game right now. I know Gutama Soweto derbies are usually bigger, but this one is bigger because we've lost 2 games in a row. 1. Number 2, we lost against this team 4-0. You understand? And right now we are falling behind the Super Sports. So this game is like that turning point that we need to win. So if you then bench uZwane, but then you are saying Samgelo, you are the long-term successor kaBlom, and then bench in this game, then you are essentially saying angikuthembi enough. So why ke ungifake etimini instead of not just lokho ngifaka 30 minutes kulamanye ama game and then ngazi ukuthi I am rotating kanti mawuzomkhipha egamini enkulu you are basically telling him ukuthi usewumfana omncane kanti mthembe throw him in the deep end kuma game nje. Because enye into that people have been saying, by the way, please do like the video. Another thing that people have been saying is that ukudlalisa ingane this, ukudlalisa ingane that. But I'm here saying ubani uzidlisayo kwi-Chiefs right now. It's not the young boys abazidlisayo. Sidliswa yibo labantu abadala. Ohlanti bavele bawalk nje groundini mabephethe ibhola umuntu arane in behind and zonke lezi ezinye izinto ekumele ngabe zenziwa ama mistake ngabe enziwa izingane enziwa abantu abadala. So then we can't then blame ingane for ama mistake abantu abadala as if yibo abenza ama mistakes labafana abancane, because abenza ba mistake bona azidlisayo, they don't. So asiyekeni ukublame uZwane noMdu for ama mistake oHlanti noKwinika noDove because they are not making those mistakes. Ngiyadlula ke endabeni kaZwane. Mart is another defensive midfielder, then uMshini phambi kwabo. What I hope Mshini is that he was told ukuthi listen Mshini, you need to go in and perform, not just going forward, but I need you to be defensive as well, because we're going to need all hands on deck. We can't play with just a double pivot when it comes to defending. We also need Mshini to come to drop deep, collect the ball, to also not just collect the ball, but to also defend. That's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need all hands on deck. We're gonna need everyone to be there and to defend. So yeah, I hope bamdonsa ngendlebe but mfana lalela kusomela udefend. Uthi you so Cole, I don't see Cole. Cole is actually not even in the bench. Ngizofunda ama comments manje, but the Cole is not even on the bench. I don't know who, because I'm looking at the Kaizer Chiefs official page right now. Check ukuthi who's starting the game. Yeah, there's no Cole here. He's not even in the bench. Yeah, so phela I'm confused manje. Anyway, siyeke pitch inspection ngoba beshootha nje. Yeah, definitely there's no Cole there. There's no Cole. Okay, angiqhubeke ngiye kuma winger. If you look at the winger situation, on the right is Dolly, on the left is uDupree, and centrally is uPimenyimana, which is what I actually predicted the starting 11. Yakhumbula, if you're watching yesterday, I said this was the team that was going to start. Did I not say this was going to be the starting 11? I said this exactly the starting 11 that Zone was going to start, and this is it. That's it. So for those of you who are joining and don't know what's the starting 11, Sno Khune Paleni, Sno Frost right back, left back uHlanti, then bese kuba uKwinika, noDove, and then defensive midfielder uSamkelo Zwane, noMart. Phambi kwabo number 10 is uNkosi Ngiphile Ngcobo. On the left uDupree, on the right uDolly, central uPimenyimana. Another person that I feel like angifuni ukuthi bengafuna adlale le game, simply because let me check ibhenchi lethu no Peter Sel, noNgezana, noSithebe, noMatlolo, noMashiyane, noSolomons, uShabalala, noDuba, noSekhotha. I would have honestly played either Duba or uShabalala. Izola I said I was going to play uShabalala because ubezobuya drop angene eswini kuzoba yi4 against 3, because Sundowns I'm sure bazobidlala formation and 3 people eswini. So ma drop uDuba or uShabalala to that midfield, sesiyas overload sesina 4, and then since uHlanti invert ngene eswini, basically sekuyi 5 against 3. And then if we suck them into the midfield because we're overloading midfield here too so much, then that allows them to just try and go into the midfield, and then we can play Amapola wide. I've seen that teams like Arteta does that with Zinchenko. Would overload the midfield yabo, even the number 9 to drop ngene eswini, sekuyi 5 against 3 kulenye team, and then people are sucked in, and then balls are played wide, and then when the balls are played wide, now they have to stretch again and try to track that ball, and that's where space is open. That's why I thought it would have been a good idea to play someone who's much more mobile than Caleb, because another thing Caleb that limits it Chiefs, not just ngokuthi Caleb sucks or something, he doesn't always give us what we want, but my biggest problem is the fact that he also makes abadlali bafuna ukushaya ama-cross all the time, and it doesn't compete emoyeni, and I don't like that. So that's the thing. That's what I don't like. Let me just do this so that I can help people who are coming onto the stream and have no idea who's starting. I'll do this. I'll post and paste this comment and pin it so that people who are coming into the stream can see what's going on. It's too long. Okay. I would think keep my reserve. What happens if I take out the reserves? Maybe big. Okay, so right now, just give me a second. I want to show you. Yeah, now I can post the comment. And what did I do? Pin. Yeah, so I've pinned the comment for those of you who are coming in. So yeah, so that's what's up. I would ngifunda ama comments enu before ngizothatha a last breath before ngihambe. I'll just read a few. Nabo Themba bet hello, Sihle hello, Anele, I'm back, hello, Mcooks, hola, Themba hola, Tebogo, Uyotu Befunu Brendan, and then who's Pamanda says he has poor crosses. I think you're referring to Frosla. Eso says Frosla Kwenik and Pimenyimana, I don't know what they are doing. You and me both as Angas Benzan. Pateka Kwenik ngichazile ukuthi doesn't want to change too much, especially in that sensitive position. Siyaphuzwa ngempela Khosi Mpilo. I don't know what Solomon did, but coach is worrying me. Bongani. Good evening, Khosi. Lusanda, hello. Bongan says Caleb cannot head, guys. Please watch the match. The guy is just useless. Kwenik Ayana must be benched. Not boss, he's a bad player, too comfortable. Every game he has a mistake. Lusanda says today's lineup announced already, it's pinned. Then Spamanda says Kwenik and Dove pairing height is issues. We become susceptible to corners and set pieces. We also must just learn to communicate better in the defense, right? Because Namapola that they can deal with, but they fail to deal with because they don't communicate. Bongani says yes, Kone Frosla, Dove Kwenik Amatoho. Oh, you're answering the person who asked above. Lusanda says, honestly, I feel we need Cole to fully unleash Zwane. And Cole will not play because he's not even on the bench. So, yeah, Zwane is going all in with this. And he will learn a few tricks which he will need as Blom's successor. In the middle of the park, I don't have a problem. Kwenik and Caleb up front, I'm skeptical. You and me both in the Caleb. Lusanda, I will say game doesn't need a Kwenik and a Caleb shame. And then no man, I saw Cole. Nope, there's no Cole. Well said, Kosi. Thank you. Caleb is gonna score tonight. Ugut kanjani namangas. We can only hope, right? And then Utima Santawana, Hove Masantawana up front. I don't even know what that means. Our Caleb Yakataza. If he was good, he would have had many goals because of his position. But okay. And then next one says Kaizer must score today. Please, guys, don't disappoint as it's been a while now. And then yes, please like the video. Yes, please like the video. Your midfield is gonna be exposed badly. Hlanti is not there. I saw Hlanti, guys. Hlanti is there. He's there. I saw Hlanti. Omunye tu yapho Frosla. And then umvuyi usembonile ukuthi uHlanti ukhona, he's angry. Where is Matoho with his experience, guys? No. Guys, ngicela understand. You can't expect uMatoho to come in the game ekanje ngoba nithi une experience. Because abantu bajustify ukuthi asidlalile uMatoho or all the other older players because they are experienced. But sidliswa yibo abantu abadala. So indaba yokuthi sodlalisa umuntu ngenxa experience doesn't fly anymore with me because they are like yibo basidlisayo. Nangokuthi okay Hlanti is in, it was my wish. You Bongan ngisho lutho ke kodwa. But guys, ngizonibona after the game. I hope we win. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you after the game. Hopefully we win. And until next time, remember, Ikos alphela umoya. Ngaphihliza ama TV.